Hey, my name is Danielle Han, and I'm popping on here with a quick message because some of you know what I do. I'm in direct sales and I work from home and work online. And in the process of chatting with people about what it is that I do, I've realized that a lot of people are in a very similar boat that I was in about 5 years ago. And for that reason, I thought a little quick message, informational video of sorts wouldn't go astray. So a little bit about me. My name is Danielle Han. I'm 38 years old. I grew up in Dunville, Placentia Bay, and that will always be home to me. But right now, I call Portugal Cove home. And I'm there with two kids, 2 and 5 years old, and a wonderful husband who works a lot. But the beauty of a business like this is I get to work from home, and not necessarily just from home. I get to work wherever my cell phone is. It's an online business. And so 6 years ago, I worked a federal government job, a great job. Some people would say I was crazy to leave it, and some people did tell me I was crazy to leave it. But my hours were long, and it was the type of job that you just felt like you carried it wherever you went. And while I loved my job, I did not own my weekends. I didn't own my evenings. And that became a real challenge when I became a mom for the first time. I had baby on a hip and the BlackBerry on the other. And for those of you parents that are out there and you're working parents, you know the struggle of getting out the door in the morning, and then what happens on sick days and what happens when school is closed. And so all of those things. But I knew I needed to find another way. And I really knew that in my heart, I wanted to be able to be there for all the important things and not to just hear about them through a babysitter or whatever. And so I made a decision that was really difficult. I say difficult because it was not the norm. I decided to start a direct sales online business part-time, in addition to my 40-hour-a-week plus job, in addition to all the extracurricular I did. And at the time, I jumped into something that I had no idea about. I was told you could work at 5 to 10 hours a week. I never understood just how easy that would be. And so I jumped into the business and within a year replaced my salary. And the big thing I want to tell you is that there is a shift happening in the way people are working, in the way people are buying. Online, if you think about Christmas or any occasions, a lot of people don't do the traditional method. They go online and they shop, right? So I see the opportunity in businesses like this, and some people tend to have a wall up or a block up because of maybe some other businesses that may have ruined the image of what a business like this is all about. So my encouragement to you is that if you're living paycheck to paycheck, if you're worried about the future of your job, if you don't feel like you have enough time for your family and for your friends and for the things that are important to you, what do you have to lose by asking someone like me, someone who is in this type of business and been at it for 6 years now? Why not ask us what it's like? Why not just read about it and get to know, something about the industry that I'm in? And for me, it was a real big struggle because I had its perception and I had no knowledge or understanding of what the business was. And then once I was in it, I got it. It clicked. I understood why people were so excited about online businesses. And so for me, if you're interested, if you're looking, for something different, or saying, you know what, I'd like to do something part-time that doesn't require I leave my house, right? Because that's the type of people that I'm meeting with are working 2 to 3 part-time jobs, or they have a full-time job and they're working part-time hours somewhere else. And it still requires their time. So they're literally trading their time for money, when a business like this can literally be run from your phone. So you can be with your family, and this is what my everyday is like for the most part, is, supper time is kind of chaotic. My husband's coming home from work, the kids are here, everyone's going nuts, and I can send people the information that they're looking for. I can be making sales while I am present with my family. And that's pretty flippin' awesome. So I guess the big thing is, when you're looking at businesses like this, and this is what I want. It's not about, look at the business I'm doing, but it's about looking at, these direct sales businesses. The thing I want you to kind of realize is that you have to find one that resonates with you. It's no good of going out and being passionate about something that you're not connected to. So is it something you can stand behind? That's the first question you ask yourself. The second question is it a consumable product? Meaning, when it runs out, can people rebuy it? How often will they run out? For instance, if you've got a consumable personal hygiene product, people aren't going to use it once and be like, oh my God, it ran out, I'll never buy it again. They want it again. So, it's that. And what's the longevity of the business? Is it something that is brand new, or is it something that's been around for a while? So when I looked at those questions and looked at the business I'm now with, there was longevity. There was growth. It was a legitimate business. People were growing, amazing incomes, working part-time. So it's, when you look at everything, it's about making a decision that works for you. So, the company that I represent, I truly love the products. It's everything from household products to products for pets, for the whole family. There's actually even natural products that are Health Canada approved for joint issues and osteoarthritis. And so there were products I could truly get behind and get excited to share, because everyone in my network could use them. And the business is 30 years old. So it's not like, oh my God, we're not doing anything. It's like, it's 30 years old and it just launched in Canada. So I had all that excitement and passion that I could bring to my business. And, having people to do it with me and seeing their success as well makes it all that much more beautiful, because my goal in 2018 was to make sure that I was the best version of me and to help others do the same. So I think I wanted to connect with you to say that if you've been thinking about doing a direct sales business, there's never been a better time to look at it, because, with jobs and the job security being an issue and just the economy the way it is, looking at something that is sustainable and that is online and allows you to be present with your family when you're truly there. And, whether it brings you in $200 extra a month or $2,000 or $20,000, and yes, those are real things that can come in a month with this type of business, then you need to figure out, what it is that's holding you back. And if you look at what's holding you back, it may just be the fear of what others are going to think, or the fear of failure. And those things are really, when you think about it, what other people think, who cares? The fear of failure, you have to try. Don't fail before you even start. You know what I'm saying? So if you have any questions, or you're contemplating something, you feel like I can help you or give you some knowledge, please just let me know. I am here to help you and help you make a decision that works for you, and to help you be the best version of you for 2018. So thanks for listening, and I hope for those of you that were looking for some kind of sign, or whether or not you should do something like this, then maybe this will help you. So have a great day.